Hey everybody, I'm Gretta Monahan and I am here at the Rachael Show Studios. Today, I am gonna create a unicorn out of this and I'm gonna use all these goodies in here. So the inspiration is Jenna Dewan, actress, beauty. This is her Instagram picture where she did a unicorn look and this actually almost broke the internet. And I think that this look for Halloween is next level. When we think of unicorns, we think about rainbow, we think about the trends this season in beauty, whether it's pastel hairs or multicolor hair. It's really like a fantasy palette. Pretty much you can make that what it is. Let's say you love blues and greens, so go with blues and greens and make your unicorn look blues and greens. Maybe someone loves pink and yellow and orange. You can totally rock that. So it doesn't have to be exactly these pigments, but work with what you have. Let's say that you have a compact like this and it's broken, or there's a few, shimmery spots, or maybe there's one color in here you never use. All you need to do is keep this, put it in a bag for Halloween, and know that that's kind of your little stash, and save those compacts that are maybe broken, and also mistake colors. This was mine. I mean, I really wanted to wear green, but frankly, for every day, that was just really not happening. In a normal day going to work, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't want to put a lot of powder on top of gel or cream makeup. But for Halloween, you can really amp up the intensity by working with different textures. So I totally say go for it. More is more on Halloween. Really important to use primer because primer creates a protective seal on your skin. And this is really important at Halloween because we really put extra makeup on at Halloween. I've got unicorn horn, I've got rainbow hair. We are ready to get started. Okay, so up next, I'm using this little paint palette. Now, all these are sheer, kind of bold colors, but you can probably see that I have more of a rainbow pastel, which is exactly what this palette represents. Now, why I'm choosing to just throw this into the mix is because this is gonna help to take out the natural skin tone I have. It's gonna basically white me out and give me sort of a canvas, but with a pastel glow and undertone. And that's just gonna help me build all the pinks and all the hues in that I'm looking for to get that unicorn vibe. You do not have to go out and buy this. If you have pastel, let's say eyeshadow for instance, just scrape a little off with your fingernail or a little end of a spoon, put that in equal parts with your moisturizer or primer, and you can pretty much make the same thing at home. I'm even going down in the neck. I don't like to see, that separation kind of on costume and Halloween wear, so no matter what vibe you're going for or whatever skin tone, just canvas the whole thing. Now, if you're wearing a turtleneck, you obviously do not have to go all the way down. A little more pastel on the cheeks. It's starting to build a mask. Doing a little lavender on the eye, the whole eye. I think everybody worries about everything being so perfect. Jenna's Jenna, I'm Gretta, you're you. So if she puts lavender on the lid, so be it. If you put lavender on the cheek because lavender is your vibe and you dig it on the cheeks, great, it's your look. You gotta personalize it, even for Halloween. So don't second guess it. Ooh, I really like the lavender, I love it. Next up, my mistake color that I bought and never used is getting put into action. Any tone you have is actually gonna look a lot more shimmery because it's going on top of this base I've created, and that's the idea. So let's play and see what it looks like. I'm gonna use a small brush. Small brushes allow us to get a lot more pigment on the brush if it's tightly packed, which this is. If it was fluffier, it would kind of go all over the eye, and I want a little more precision, so I'm gonna go with a tightly packed brush. You can see this one I layered in the color. Pat, 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 pat. That is placing the pigment in that area, especially kind of layering it so that it's more bold than what we would do every day for just natural makeup. So I'm layering it in right from the inside corner to the outside corner of the eye. And then I'm just giving it a little bit of a very light blending. You do want the feel, even though you want bold makeup, you want the feel to be very mystical, almost like you're wearing a filter. Be careful not to take it all off. If you blend too much, you'll take it all off. And unlike everyday makeup, you guys, you want to draw it way, way beyond your natural eye line. I know you wouldn't normally go way out there, but it's fun. It's Halloween. It's supposed to be bold. So in order to create bigger eyes with a bigger illusion, draw that color way out. And a great little guide is to take the end of your brush, and you know, normally, if we were working with one of our makeup pros, she'd say stay till about there. But with this, you can go all the way over and create a half moon. This is a fluffy brush. You can see this. These bristles are not tightly packed, and you can see because it moves really easy, you can feel how light it is on the skin. Now, something that's tightly packed, for instance, would be more like this. See how that's a little firmer? And so this is going to apply much more color, pick up more pigment on the eye and create a denser look of color. This is better for a bigger area. So now I'm going to use this under the brow bone for a clean sweep of pearl. So now, just to make that beautiful connection and more of a rainbow vibe, and blur the lines, I'm placing that right under the brow bone. I also love a little trick. I like to put a little bit right in the corner of the eye socket. It kind of just makes it look a little more magical. So right in here, add a little glisten to the eye socket. I'm gonna let the eyes rest a moment, and I'm gonna go to face for you. So now my entire face, I have a great canvas. I've got this kind of pastel, pinky vibe going, and I'm gonna work with my pigments. Fluffy brush, serious glow. Jenna applied it here, and basically that's easy. You can think about right in here, instead of where you would put bronzer, you're actually gonna put that pink halo. I think I need more. Another great brush to do this with, if you want to switch it up, if you have one hanging around, is a fan brush, because you see how narrow it is. If you want to make a little sharper look, this is very easy. Just think of two boomerangs. I guess I like glitter. She did a little down here, sort of onto her shoulder bone, so I'm going to do the same. The pink is on the outline of the face, and it's very pearly in the T-zone and above the mouth to give that kind of glowy, dimensional vibe. So that's a little whiter and that's a little pinker, so I'm gonna go after that. I'm gonna copy the T, and I'm gonna pop the little light pearl color, basically white, light pink, whatever you have. I'm gonna put that there, so I start to build that. T-zone. So this is basically glitter and a little gel. You can use it a little or you can use a lot and layer it. I'm gonna put it on heavy because it's fun, it's Halloween, and I'm gonna let it dry before I do anything on top. This should be the last move that you do kind of on your face. You don't wanna push this around with the brush too much because this sits on top of all of your makeup. On this one, you can either use your fingers or a brush, doesn't really matter. Use a brush though, just have a very light touch. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some lips. Now this is also a great time to use any of these lip colors that you know you kind of bought on a whim or you just hated for daytime, work, date night. probably get a lot of use out of them now, especially if they're a weird color, because this is the time to use it. So I have a pink fuchsia that, unless I really put a lot of gloss on, it's just too pink for me during the day. And then I've got this kind of purple, kind of, I don't know, amethyst vibe. It's cool, it's not my favorite. I felt a little sick in it, but it's gonna work perfect too for this look. The other thing is your lip liner. So you can either go with a straight pink or a pink family or nude or none at all. It's not a have to. But the other little one you might want to know about is the white. The white, if you really want to look very dramatic, you can actually paint your entire lip in white. And then whatever color you go over with, it's going to really be bold and pop. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to play. What I'm showing you now is layering your lip color. You can layer color anywhere on your face. The reason I really like this for lips, especially on Halloween, is who wants to stop to reapply their lips? Like, you want it to be done so you can go have fun. So this will also, not only will it pop and be a lot more vivid than it would be normally, but it will also make it much more eating proof, kiss proof, candy proof. Black liner, honestly, any mascara that you're sort of half done with, just take a little brush, dip it in, and you can use mascara as liquid liner. A little darkness on the lash line makes lashes look thicker instantly. It makes the whites of the eyes pop, and it makes all of this shimmer, shine, and pastel look high contrast and really bold. Honestly, I like both eyes. You don't have to do liner, so if liner gives you stress, don't do it. A lot of people feel stressed by liner. So this is glitter eyeliner. You know, this is one of those things you could pick up for Halloween, but again, you don't really need it. But I'm gonna try it since I have it here. Might as well. You can see it's got little glitter in it, and I just drew a black line onto my eyes, and I'm gonna just put this right over. See, ooh, kind of cool. Can you see it? I'm just putting it right above the top of the line. Doesn't matter though. You just line a little or put a little in the corners. Very important. Don't rub with your finger like I did. Get these little guys and barely touch it. If you have a little something, don't worry about it. When it all dries, it'll come off fine. Again, I always tell everyone, don't be too exact. A little on my nose. Jenna doesn't have that, but I do because I love glitter. So when your glitter has set, and you can actually feel that, you just touch it, it sort of just dries. You can actually take one of your fan brushes or something really light, and this is super light. This is just to set it so you can forget it for the night. Just put a little extra of your pink shimmer on, and this will not only make all of that glitter pop a little bit more, but it's terrific that it actually sets it for the evening. So see, it kind of looked like I turned up the volume on the light. Let's talk brows. Now, my brows are natural. I mean, I filled them in just a little bit before I got here. I could just leave them really natural and that's fine. And essentially what Jenna did here was she colored them in for depth, but I can't really see that she put any glitter on them. So that's totally personal and up to you. I think I'm gonna deepen them in, and I might try just a little glitter in the brow just to see, just for fun. I mean, what can it hurt? So pick up your everyday palette that you use. Doesn't have to be special, browns, taupes, natural colors if you wanna just keep your brow natural. And all you do is stay on the shade of your natural color or just a little tiny bit darker, but you know, not really dark. You don't have to go super dark. if you're not trying to look for a costumey effect. This is just about really allowing all of these pastel colors to pop and giving a little more drama to the eye area. If so, you just take your angled brush and just fill in the gaps, that's all. Everybody has little gaps, or just follow the line in the natural shape of your brow, which I love, and fill it in. I'm gonna try this on my brows. I'm gonna actually go in with this amethyst color with a little sparkle. Let's see. Subtle, I like it. So now for the fun. We have all of this ready to go. And now we just put on these little adhesive rhinestones wherever we want, pretty much. Again, if we want to go with our inspiration and follow that, that's easy because we're just going to make a little half moon around the eye and maybe down the neck, depending if we want to do that or not. I mean, you could do it on the nose. She's got one actually under this eye, which I didn't even spot until now. Do more, do less, kind of make it your own thing. Too much? Never. So for eyelashes, I actually already have a set of faux lashes on that are kind of everyday. So I could just either use my natural lashes and really coat 2 or 3 coatings of mascara on, make sure you dry in between or just let them dry because they're gonna build thicker and lusher and longer that way. Or I can get like a super duper Halloween pair that are really thick or have glitter in them. That's up to you, whatever you think. Again, you don't have to have lashes, but if you want that big sort of beautiful extra large eyed look for your little creature, then that's what you would do. Oops, crazy. Roll, just roll, don't rub. Fan to dry. I mean, I love lashes. I could keep going and going and going, which would mean that I would have to dry them, reapply, dry, reapply. But you can have lashes out to here if you want. Hair, I'm really excited about hair. I love hair. Okay, so with Jenna's inspiration, her hair is pulled back, high ponytail. I don't know if you can see this. This is clearly a hair piece because I do not believe that she has rainbow colored hair naturally. And so for the unicorn hair, we're gonna actually pull our hair back into a ponytail. We're going to tie it up high or wherever we like to wear it, doesn't matter. So we're gonna spray the whole front to get silver, to get this look. And then if you want a rainbow ponytail, you either use sprays on your own hair or you can add hair that's faux. For instance, you can get these little clip-ins, this little easy banana clip. If you're not someone who's really good with your hair, you feel like, oh, I hate having to like sit there and do a ponytail, this just clips right in. So this is a full wig and it's gorgeous. It's all pastel colors. I mean, you can't be a unicorn without a horn. That's the whole thing. So how would we do it? Lots of easy ways. You can either buy a little headband with a horn, which they have in every mall and in every store, pretty much everywhere. Rachael gave me this great idea. This is actually a cake decorating kit. And she said, which was genius, that we could use this horn, just break off the little end and attach it to a headband, glue it on, and there you go. Happy birthday hat from a kid's party. We usually end up with these all over the house. I know I do with my 2 sons. And the art department had a really cool idea of just taking glitter, having the kids decorate, and this is how we get our kids involved. Okay, so after you're done spraying, just let it dry. It's gonna feel a little bit wet. and you just want to let it dry. If you did it like me and you got a little on your ears, no big deal. You'll just take that little Q-tip and take that off later. Easy breezy. So that's going to dry, but in the meantime, we're busy. So we're going to take our wig, which is our full wig. I'm going to cover my ponytail, and I'm going to stick all of my own hair underneath. And I'm going to literally fasten this baby right on. And don't worry about what it looks like. It doesn't really matter yet. Just try to get a hairband, my hair's pretty thick, that will actually make it on here. I like it kind of messy and cool, up to you, but all you do at this point is you take a lovely piece of hair like this, and you know what I'm gonna do. You guys know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this around, and I am gonna hide my little bun, just like that. Bobby pin. Yes, my fingers are silver. See, I like it kind of messy and cool. It feels, I don't know, it feels like a messy top knot, which is so in fashion right now. If you want to make it neat, you can. You just have to go back, smooth it, and do it. I'm not into making it neat. I also want to build it up a little bit. I like it a little thicker. So what I'm going to do is just take this, and I love seeing all these really fun colors, and see, I can just wrap this around. It's kind of like unicorn meets I Dream of Jeannie. Okay guys, so what do you think? This is my version of a unicorn for Halloween. Have fun, comment, send me your pictures. I want to see it. My handle is at Gretta Monahan on Instagram, Facebook, and send us your looks to the show. We'll love it. Have an amazing Halloween. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I did.